This is the character case for Pac-Man for the new Super Smash Bros. Pac-Man has just as much going for him as he doesn't have going for him to be a character in Super Smash Bros. He's very popular, very well received, and actually wanted in this game. Only problem with Pac-Man, he's very limited as to what he can do because he doesn't have too many 3D games where he showed a lot of powers to give him a decent moveset in Super Smash Bros. But I think I've done enough research in his games and looked up enough stuff to where they could give Pac-Man just enough to make him a character in Super Smash Bros. His first special move would be a Pac Dot Shoot, where he shoots little Pac Dots at the enemies and he can charge them up for a Super Pac Dot Shoot. His next one is the butt bounce from Pac-Man World 3, to where he jumps up and bounces. I don't know, maybe they can make him bounce the 3 times that he could in the game, where the last one being a shockwave, or maybe just make it one bounce and then it does a shot, kind of similar to what King DDD and Bowser does in the last one in Brawl. And then his next one will be the real roll from the same game, Pac-Man World 3, to where he runs in place and then as he gets enough speed, he rolls into a ball and attacks the enemy. And I was thinking they could do this to where the more you charge, the faster he rolls and the more damage he does. And then the last one I was thinking would be him eating a random power pellet, giving him special powers, or random buffs and random debuffs. He could eat it, become a steel Pac-Man as he did in Pac-Man World 3, or he can eat it and get electroshock power for a small amount of time, or it can have a negative effect. He could eat one of the pellets and it turns out to be a shrink pellet and he shrinks down in size, making him weaker and more easier to kill, or maybe a sleep pellet to where he just falls asleep and free to have an attack on him. And then, as Sakurai said, you have to even think of their Final Smash. I think that his Final Smash should be a throwback to his Sega Genesis days and Pac-Man The New Adventures, where when you threw him a Super Pac pellet, he turned into Super Pac-Man with the cape and the little eye mask on. He flies around and eats the enemies. And I was thinking this would be a one-hit kill type special, so it wouldn't last too long. It'll be real quick. And this is how I think Pac-Man could fit in the next Super Smash Bros. Brawl.